Santana, Put Your Lights Out, a really beautiful ballad with some nice variations around A minor to the A sus2. We're going to see how C add 9 kicks in with the pinky at the bottom, change it to a C major 7, look at different voicings for G with the G6, and learn a bit more of a complex rhythm pattern. Now the cool thing is it's going to sound like this, and it's slow. 3, 4 and... and it repeats. Now, as the song sort of evolves and develops, the rhythm pattern does change a little bit. So this will be maybe fun halfway through. I'm not going to write down every single bar with every single rhythm pattern, but the basic for your verses could vary like this. So this is what I'm going to play. Is not exactly what's on the tab as the first time, but it's going to sound just as cool. Check this out. Also sound cool? That's the nice thing about music. You've got the license to change it. But before we go there, let's first learn the correct way to play this. I'm going to take you through the chords. I'm trusting that you have got your PDF file in front of you, so you can see the chord voicings and everything at the bottom of the page. The rhythm strumming is broken down nice and neatly, and we're looking at the first, the A minor, which I'm sure you're well versed with, and A sus2. Now, the arrows, down arrow means down strum, so looking at down arrow, down strum, up arrow, up strum. Simple as that. Now I'm going to try and keep it this angle so you can see the strumming movement of my plectrum. You can use fingers too if you want to, and how the first finger lifts off for the A sus2 on the up strum between the counts 4 and 1. So you're going to start off, I'm going to count this in there, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can hear that offbeat as the first finger lifted. One more time, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now after that you bring the first finger back and you continue with and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now to get a bit more of an overview, we're going to zoom out a bit now, and I want you to try this with me. I'm going to play the whole top line. Are we ready? Got the A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's try that again. This time I'm not going to count while strumming it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on to the next part. Now the next part starts with a C. Nice easy transition. Basically ring finger, finger 3 simply goes to string number 5, 3rd fret. And we're going to go from C to C add 9, which is going to look like this. A bit of a different angle there. And what's happening, you can see the pinky is simply coming in onto the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. And you can hear the change from strumming. C, C add 9. Very subtle, but it's there. After that, it comes back to C, and then the first finger lifts up, and fingers 2 and 3, which is basically C without the first finger, give us C major 7. Going to get both left and right into view again. You can watch the pinky go down even though you can't quite see it, but you can still be able to see the movement, and you'll be able to see the C major 7 quite clearly. Are we ready there? Second line, C. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now check the quick strum from 3 and 4 and. That's on the C at 9. That down, up has to be quick in succession, so this would be bad. Because I've broken the rhythm, it must flow. And if you add that first count of the 1 onto it, you're going to have this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, after that, on the next offbeat, you're going to lose that pinky. You can see it's come out again for the up strum on the normal C. And then a nice offbeat again as the first finger lifts for C major 7, and then back to C4 and 4. So slow motion through the second line should be something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 let's get a bit of an overall view. I'm going to take it through one more time with the C's, and then we're going to put the first and second bar together. These first two bars, or the first two lines rather, are the most sort of challenging because of all the changes and the offbeats. But let's do the second line and then we'll join them. Ready for it? C's in place. Get ready for the pinky. Keep them close. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We've got that. Now to join the first and second line together, slow motion. Trying different views of here so you can get different sort of concepts of the rhythm and the movement of the strumming hand. Try and keep your arm nice and relaxed. Notice that you're not holding. This is a bad technique. Hold it with only your first finger if you're using a pick. But enough talking. Let's put the first two lines together. We'll take it a little bit slow first. The song is naturally slow as well, and I would have sent you the link also if you're one of my students for the original as well, so you can hear it. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time, a little bit quicker. This time I'm only going to count in. I'm not going to count while playing, and you can get more of a head-on view of the playing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now next up we got G going to G6. Now this is getting easier as it sort of goes down or gets more involved with the song. We're going to play our G with fingers 3 and 4 in place, not the normal G. So we're not going to do this. I'm going to try and encourage you to do this. So you're using fingers 3 and 4, pinky being the fourth at the bottom. And when you change to the G6, you simply just lose the fourth finger. Now in principle you can lose fingers 3 and 4, so both this chord that I'm showing you now and with the ring finger down, number 3 down, are both G6. I want to try and go for this one because I think it sounds a little bit cooler. And strumming time, you'll see the pinky move a bit there. Try and get both left and right into view, and here we go, G to G6, the third line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the cool thing is that G6 is the second half of the strumming pattern for the Gs. So you don't have to put the pinky back on, that's what I'm sort of saying. Now, rewind, as we normally do. We're going to take A minor the whole way through up until the G6, and then we'll finish off after that with the F to the E. Are we ready? A minor is in place, don't forget the A sus2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, there was a little bit of a hiccup there with the G because I sometimes cheat. I sometimes put my finger 3 flat or my pinky flat there, and then I lift up. So that's another way to do it, a bit more close. You can do G6 like this from normal G. My third finger is flat across both strings and then it lifts. Not everybody likes it, but my fingers go quite cool in the flat thing. Okay, one more time through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that time we kept the right movement over here. And then to finish off, F, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So you're going to have that F to the E chord, which for those that know will be as a result of the harmonic minor scale. Not going to go too much into that now. There's the G sharp. There's my G sharp note in the E chord. But we're looking at the chords this time, not the theory. So one more time, F to E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nice, easy rhythms the whole way through. Okay, we're now going to take it out the whole way through, from the beginning to the end. Play it through with me, and we're going to play through the entire progression twice. So keep up with me. If you get stuck, just rewind the video a little bit and go back to around about 10 minutes into the video, and you'll be able to play it through again. But I'd like you to get it at least twice in succession. Are we ready for this? Got the A minor, guitars in tune, and here we go. Remember, 10 minutes to rewind, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Second time. And there you have it. That should work really well for picture lights on santana. There will be a second video as well where we're going to demonstrate the lead part. It's got a really melodic, nice, easy riff to start off with. But that's for the rhythm chords. Make sure you get it right. And then we'll see you in the second video. Thank you.